Oh my goodness, it's Hello Life. Hey y'all, welcome to Hello Life. I am Coco Bowden, and today we are going to do 15 minutes or 20 minutes of whatever needs to be cleaned up. Go ahead, get your trash bag, get your broom, whatever you need to do, and let's knock this next 15 to 20 minutes out of the park. Now for me, I'm going to be talking while I'm cleaning up. I have some things here that y'all know today is Tuesday, so trash goes out tomorrow. So I do my cleaning on Saturday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. And I'm getting better at it. I'm not saying I'm perfect or my house is super clean or anything, but what I'm saying is I'm getting better at what I used to not do. Now I am doing. So that's a blessing right there all by itself. I have a lot of water bottles that I have just got to get rid of. And chip bags. I just threw away a lot of chip bags. I was going to save them and show y'all, take a picture of it, how bad the chip addiction is for me. But then I said no, because then that's kind of like glorifying in it. It's kind of like bragging, hey, look at me, look at what I ate, look at what I done. And I don't want to do that. I didn't want to do that to me, to my body, to my mindset. But what I can say is that my birthday just passed, August the 24th. I turned 48 years old. And it was sweet and it was nice. And at the same time, I got emotional. Because I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that I was going to celebrate with friends and family. You know, I don't know. I was just thinking it was going to be a celebration, and turns out it wasn't that big of a deal to anybody but me. I really was thinking my granddaughters would give me some cars, and really, it just didn't work out the way, whatever I had going on in my head, that's not the way it worked out. But I'm okay. And I took myself out. I enjoyed myself and came back home and got some much needed rest. And that was it. That's all I did. I started to clean up, but I didn't. I was like, nah, I'll wait till after my birthday, do all that. But yeah, 48 is a beautiful number. Now what I wanted to say is that I started my weight loss journey right here on Hello Life. It wasn't on Lovely J podcast or none of the other. But for 2024, I started my weight loss journey right here cleaning up. That's how I got back moving. Y'all know I was out of breath, huffing and puffing going on back here in May. And I said this is the beginning of my weight loss journey. I just called it for what it was. I needed to lose weight. I couldn't breathe around here. You know, that's a lot of weight. I need my grabber tool. And I need some light in here. What am I doing? I'm trying to clean up in the dark. This ain't working. But I did start off right here, cleaning off tables, counters, and that got me moving, and that got me hopeful that, you know, I can do this weight loss thing again. I gotta find my grabber, because reaching down trying to grab things ain't getting it with my back. So yeah, everything started right here. Is this it? That's not it. Where is my grabber? Y'all, I have not used the grabber in a long time. I don't know where it's at. stuff over here while I'm over here. No. Oh yeah, I got a new guitar too. With bass guitar, black and white. Now, I still do not see my grabber. I may have to go back there in the room and get one. So yeah, I'm still on this weight loss journey now. And I'm doing these shots they call Mounjaro. And they helping a lot with issues I didn't even know I had until I got the feeling better. Whew. Alright. Oh, there goes another chip bag. Sick of seeing them. Y'all, I'm gonna have to go in the room and get this grabber. I'll be back. Y'all keep working. Alright, I'm back. So y'all know I originally started this journey in May. It was May 28th, I believe, when I started doing Hello Life podcast and, you know, really going through cleaning the yard and cleaning up in here. And it helped so much. Just start somewhere. Because you burn a lot of calories just cleaning up. Dang, they're going another bag of trash. Another bag of... another bag of chips. But this shot helped me to see a lot. I didn't realize I was bad as I was. And it was May 28th when I started. And it was around July 25th before I went to the doctor. I went to the doctor and got on the scale. And I'm looking through this stuff while I'm trying to throw it away. And I was 479 pounds. Now, a couple of days before I went to the doctor, it was this laundromat in Bisco that has a scale. I went and got on that scale first, and it said 480. So here I am. Here I am. The scale wasn't lying because both scales was just 1 pound away from each other. And ever since then, I said I'll just keep moving. I'll just keep forcing myself to get up doing things. And I continue to do the majority of my cleaning here at the home. Ever since then, I've really been working hard at trying to eat right. And that is not so easy. Oh, I hope y'all are already started cleaning up because I have. Let's see. We got 9 minutes on here. We'll be on here another few minutes. Not long. I'm not rushing your cleaning, but what I am saying, get up and do something. Because we're not going to be on here long. I got to cook tonight. Yeah. I do think the Mounjaro is helping me with my weight loss. I don't know how much I weigh right now. I don't know any of that. But what I do know is that I'm fitting in clothing that I could not wear before. I do know that. I was able to fit into a button shirt. Can you believe that? A button shirt? I haven't done button shirts and I don't know when. But I got into it. It was a little snug. Other than that, if I keep going the way I'm going, by next month it should fit very comfortable. And you know something else? I'm also cleaning up and not even coming on here saying that I'm cleaning up. I'm doing it and not having to use the podcast as my tool to go ahead and do my cleaning. I'm doing a lot of it. Yes, and it's helping. Helps me to think clear. Helps me to be clear. And I believe that when you have a nice home to sit in, that you also act better. Things don't get to you as much as if you didn't have, clean home. Ooh, something itching me on my thigh. So having a fresh, clean home, it does help me a lot with the meals I choose. I'm mindful of the things that I do and buy now to go into the house. Working on not overbuying groceries, which I have been doing good with that for the month of August. I done really good. I didn't overbuy, and I wouldn't buy anything else until I used up at least 95% of what I already had brought. That's why that's why yesterday I was having trouble, deciding what am I going to eat, because I didn't want to cook. But at the same time, I didn't really have anything in the fridge to cook because I didn't do the grocery list yet. And not going to do the grocery list until maybe tonight I'll do it. But I had my reasons for not doing it. And that reason was I did not want to be bringing more in and not taking nothing out. So that's how I'm handling that as far as food trash. Is not buying as much food now since I've been on the shops and learning how to re-eat again. And you know what? I don't know how long this will last or how long it will help. But I'm going to take the moment. I'm going to take the moment that I'm in and recognize it for what it is. It's helping me. I'm not kidding. It's really helping. I'm still sweeping, y'all. I'm sweeping this floor. I was supposed to have got this stuff up yesterday, but I didn't. Oh, okay, y'all. You know what time it is. Now that the kids are back in school, there's a lot of things that I got planned that I want to do. And I didn't even start having these kind of thoughts of doing things. I did not have no thoughts of doing nothing but trying to ease this pain off. Oh, that's another thing. With these shots, it's been helping with the chronic pain that I'm in. I still do have the pain. But as the weight is coming off, the pain levels are more bearable. I can bear much more now than before. I'm not going to say the pain is gone because it's not, because you just heard me wheezing. But what I am saying is I can tell that this a lot of the pain is obesity related. That's why I started this podcast, for women and men just like me. We don't do everything that we're supposed to do. But the things that we do, it does count. So I just want you to make whatever you do count. Even if it's just cleaning off your table, make it count. Count it as something productive done. And don't look at it as, oh, I'm just cleaning off another table. Because you know what pain you was in before. So you're not just cleaning off another table. You're cleaning off a table while you're in pain. Emotional wise, I have been through a lot of upsets in the month of July and August. Upsets that should have broke me down. But cleaning not only is good for your house, but it's good for your heart too. There are just some people we should not be dealing with. We shouldn't be dealing with them. Even if they family, even if they was a close friend at once. If they're not that close to you now, don't call them a close friend. Because that's not who they are. You're lying to yourself. And that's causing you to be emotionally tore up. You vandalizing your own emotions by claiming people who don't claim you, who don't like you, who care nothing for you. I had to get right on that. I had to tell myself, look, this has got to be the last straw. For some people, it's got to be the last. We got a few more minutes of cleaning, but it's got to be the last straw for some people, or else you ain't going to never get on the road that you're supposed to be on. I do believe it's been almost a month. It will be a month tomorrow when I cut loose those who I saw was not for me. There were 2 people that I had to just let go of. Well, 3. There were 3 people I had to just step back from and say, you know what? This is my life. I got this. Everything is in God's hand. I'm going to trust God with this. I'm going to let these people go. I don't care if they miss me. I don't care if I miss them. I just know this is my last straw. I cannot do this anymore with the same people over and over, continue to hurt me. And each time they hurt me, they go deeper and deeper. So I cut these people off. And I don't feel offended. I kept reading that scripture over and over. You know, if it offends your left, cut it off. If it offends your right, cut it off. And stop telling everybody your business. Even when there's good things happening in my life, I'm not celebrating with everybody. I'm not celebrating my goodness with everybody because everybody don't deserve to celebrate with me. And that's not saying that I'm better than anybody else. It's just saying that I've been through enough heartache on my own. I mean, things that I could have prevented, but I kept ignoring red flags and all that. Look, the flags were there. All I can say is now I'm here. And I'm showing up for me now. I came to myself. I'm picking up my mat, walking with it. May was not easy for me to start when I started out cleaning. Getting back to cleaning up and things on my own. It wasn't easy. That was hard. So by the time July came, May 28th, I think is when, no, it was July something I found out that I was going to the class reunion, and I was excited about that. And I talked to a few people, you know, seeing if they wanted to go with me or whatever. And they did let me down. But that was my fault, because that wouldn't be the first time they had let me down. I need to be cleaning and moving on. Let me move as I'm cleaning. That wasn't the first time that I was let down by them. So it was my fault. I just had to come to the conclusion that this is it. That was the This Is It tour. I don't want nothing else to do with them. It's not because they didn't go with me to the class reunion. It's because they shouldn't have been a part of my life to start. they didn't have nothing good for me to start. And ever since I had been dealing with them, it seemed like things just kept going wrong. Let me open this up. Things just, the more I dealt with these people, the more things kept going worse and worse and worse. Long as I was with them, nothing good was happening for me. Oh man, I'm gonna do this. Y'all hold up, trying to pull something out. Whew. Trying to sweep on the side that I ain't been on. Let me move this chair. Ooh, let me sweep this story and then I'm gonna talk again. I'll be over in a minute. I need to get this up before I go any further. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Let me take a sip of water. I told y'all, I still experience what I'm experiencing health-wise, but it is getting better. Okay, so what I was saying was that people I had no business around, that I just kept hanging around, I didn't realize how bad they were draining me just to say hello to them. They were draining me. That's why I couldn't clean up. That's why I couldn't focus on things I was needing to do, because I was still somehow attached to what they was wanting me to be. I was still attached to that. You know, it wasn't a good attachment. It was bad. It was nothing good about these attachments. So when I finally broke it off, I went no contact on a lot of people. And I'm not sorry that I stopped talking to a lot of you. If anything, the question is, why didn't I stop sooner? If I would have known that I was going to gain this much life back by stopping talking to people that just repeated offenders. I forgive repeatedly, because, you know, God forgives me repeatedly for things I do. So I do forgive repeatedly. But that does not mean reconnection. Reconnection is not necessary for me to forgive you. I'd rather leave on a good term like that. At least if I see you in public, I might speak and I might not, which I seriously doubt it. I don't care to be speaking to people who are trying to take my life. trying to make sure that I feel so sick and miserable till I can't do for myself, trying to run me to a nut house. No. So you got to know those who drain you. Because once you know them that labor among you, you know what you can and cannot do. What I cannot do is pretend like I'm just going to sit and entertain people that I can care for you, and at the same time, because I see who you are, I'm not going to sit and pretend as if I don't see who you are. That's why so many of us are in emotional bondage, because we have sat back and pretended like we didn't see what was going on. I hope y'all are halfway through cleaning up, because we got 4 more minutes, and then that's going to be it. And don't think that you can help these people out on your own. The drainers, you will get drained trying to save them. You know, like they say, a person that's drowning will grab somebody and cause them to drown too. Well, that's how it is. Don't mess around and be trying to help them, or, you know, just show yourself so nice. I know we supposed to show ourselves friendly, but I don't think that's meant to show yourself friendly to people who consistently do evil things. You got to show yourself of good courage and get off of that. I felt so good walking away. I can't even explain to y'all how good that felt. Not looking back. And it's only been a month, but it feels so good. To feel in control. That's another thing the Mounjaro does too, because it stops all these cravings. You can get your control back. You can focus on what you need to do outside of eating. And to hear more about the Mounjaro and how it was doing me, you would have to go on to the Lovely J podcast. I talked about it last night. I did a whole hour broadcast. I may come through here one day and talk about it a little more. But as for right now, I'm more on the emotional side of things and helping us get our houses clean. Because that is a form of self-love all by itself. It's making sure that you're doing what you need to do in your house. I saw something through here and I don't see it anymore. Hope I don't accidentally throw it away. But I did see it. I ended up getting 2 bags of trash and sweeping up. Yeah, 2 bags of trash. And as I'm cooking, I will continue to just throw things in the trash. As I'm cooking. If you are considering starting a weight loss journey, I would say let the first form of exercise be cleaning up things in your house. Where'd this go to? I didn't know what that goes to. If your house is what needs your attention and what's distracting you, and keeping your focus, then that's where you need to start at first, is cleaning up in your house. And the more cleaner your house gets, the clearer you can think. You can say, okay, this is what I need to do today, and you can get it done. All right, so we're going to get up off of here. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go cook. Today we're having spaghetti. I probably will not do a podcast on that because I've already talked on here, and I've done several podcasts of how I cook spaghetti, so that's not going to be necessary for this. On this, I just want to cook and enjoy the cooking, maybe put on some TV, watch a show while I'm cooking. And happy first day back to school to many of the kids, or if it's your second week in school, be safe, stay in school. Don't bully others. And that's even for adults. Adults, stop with the bullying. You're too old for that. You're too old to be reaping bad things now. Okay? So peace, love, and happiness. Y'all have a great one.